How is everyone doing? It's not a Sunday evening and I'm over on YouTube, so I thought I would go live. I am Emma Goddard and you can find me at coastalcrafter.com. And I thought I would spend a bit of a Friday evening sharing some of the Butterfly Brilliance stamp sets with you. I'm just going to see if I can see the live chat. Say hello if you're here. I'm not so familiar with the layout on here. I regularly go live over on Facebook, but not so familiar with the YouTube lives. So I thought I would, as I say, share a few of the butterfly cards with you. I think there are people. I'm just going to see if I can hop over to another screen on here and see if I can see. Oh, maybe I can. Here we go. Here we go. Found it. Found it. Okay. So this is the stamp set that I'll be using. And I thought I would change it up and we could have a play around with some navy and gold colours. I made some a while back for an artisan blog hop that was in the navy and gold colours and I really like them. So hello from Australia. So there we go. I am just oh, it's got a little bit of mess on my grid sheet, not that much from this morning, but we'll go with it. And let me just grab some paper. Live chat. Okay, I think I'm there. Good morning, Monica. Okay, the chat's there. We'll go with it. Right, I'm going to turn the camera over in a moment. This was a card that I've made that I've not yet shared. This is not one that I'm going to be recreating this evening, but this is just show you how beautiful the butterfly papers are. I've just simply layered this on a tall card, and can you see on there, I've had my sewing machine out, and I've stitched them with a little bit of zigzag stitching down the centre just to add a little bit of interest. I think that probably just needs a sentiment to finish it off, and then I will share that out on my blog and things, but that was sitting on my desk and I thought I would share that with you. So let me turn the camera around and we can stamp some of these. And so let me turn this over. There we go. I've got my charger because my phone was down to like next to nothing earlier. And I've also got some cheeky, look at these, the sweeties on my desk. These are Colin the Caterpillar rainbow hearts, and you get like mini Colin the Caterpillars, rainbows and hearts. And they're very yummy. No, I don't think they'll be there very long. They're a bit nice. I was going to stamp these blend colour them, but I'm going to stamp in navy. Maybe no, I'm not. I'm going to stamp in black. Oh, hello, Linda. I'm going to stamp in navy. Just an impromptu live. I was until about an hour ago, I was sat on the sofa having finished my dinner thinking, what shall I do this evening? Kind of, shall I watch something on telly? My son is playing something with his friend, and my husband is doing some astronomy stuff, so I thought, actually, I will come and craft with you. So, I know, well, Colin the Caterpillar, very apt to play with the butterfly, yes. Feels like an appropriate snack, doesn't it? Let's get those. That's better. Just a bit more vibrant. So it's one big stamp, and then it's also one big die, but you've also got the overlay dies as well. Linda says, YouTube live, is this your first? No, it's my second. Just my second. I did one a little while ago. But I thought a Friday evening was a good time to see if we could pop on. So that one there cuts them all out at the same time. And then these beautiful pieces do like background textures and little mini butterflies. And then you've got all of these as well that overlay over the top. So they have not even been cut yet. So I thought I might die cut some of them as well. And then it's all exciting. I know. It was a little while ago. I can't think when I did my first YouTube live. Around, I want to say it was maybe around on stage. So April, a while back. I'm trying to sort of place. I couldn't even tell you what I made. Without going to look myself. Right, let's colour these in. Let's grab the Night of Navy. Maybe the Seaside Spray as well. Seaside Spray is a retiring colour. I can hardly believe it. But it's a beautiful, beautiful blue. So I'm going to colour these. I'm just going to zoom you in a little. And we'll colour these all in the navy. I love the size of these butterflies, they're gorgeous. So this is the dark Night of Navy. I'm just adding that into the tip there. And then blend this one out a little. And then I thought that will probably blend nicely into the Seaside Spray for the tip. I was going to keep these cards all navy and white. Bear with me a second. And then I'm going to leave some white tips as well. So this is, which one is this? This is dark Seaside Spray. I may even get out some gold flakes as well. They might be nice with this. The navy white is a bit of a classic, isn't it? Classic colour. So, and I think, you know, the rainbow, I did a rainbow, I've yet to make my rainbow butterflies. I wanted to make that this afternoon, but a few other things cropped up, so I didn't get around to it. But there will be some crafting happening over the weekend, so I shall make one of those. So I'll do, I'm going to do, that's the crumb cake on the body. I think that needs it just to sort of tone that in. And I will just, I'm just going to grab my dart. Grab that on there. Ah, thank you. Feels very, it's just a bit strange being on, just looking in different places for comments and things like that. So, yeah, fun doing a YouTube live. Let's do, should we do light out to dark? Let's do this one. So that is the Seaside Lightest. It's very pale. And then we can add some of the dark Seaside. And, oh, have I gone dark? No, that is light Night of Navy. It's quite a jump, isn't it? I need to do some blending with that. I think they're a bit quicker, aren't they, Linda? The comments seem to be coming through as you're kind of seeing things, so that's good. Makes it a bit easier to respond to chat, actually. If you haven't seen all the beautiful projects, the Artisan Design team have shared their blog hop. Not blog hop. The Stampin' Up have shared their projects over on the Stampin' Up page. So if you're looking for ideas with this set, then you can go and check that out as well. Right. Let's see if we can blend this a little, because that looks a bit stripy. We will go light Seaside. And we'll go dark Seaside Spray. And just work those blend lines. You could go all sorts of colours with these, couldn't you? You could absolutely go to town. Endless possibilities. So let's just flick these in a bit more. Keep in the lines of the flow of the butterfly wings. So right, and dark light. Just add a bit more depth. I'm not keeping all those lines straight either, so that they come down the wing a bit more. So we will last day of school at home today, which is quite exciting for now anyway. Hey, so all back to school here on Monday, all with masks and everything still, but I think they're looking forward to the routine for sure. And seeing their friends as well. They miss that social interaction, don't they? Or don't we all? Just says, hey. I know, it's good. kind of mixed feelings, but on the whole, feeling it'll be quite a good thing. Just get back to routine. Right, I'll go darker navy on this one. And just navy, light native navy. Let's see, so oh, that's still quite, it always surprises me how dark that light of navy is. I suppose it is navy, isn't it? And okay, right. I don't know that I'm going to use all of them at the minute. Shall I carry on colouring the rest of those in? I think I might. Shall I colour the rest of them in, and then I've got them for another card then, haven't I? So I don't think they'll all go on the one. We can make a set then. And we can do some with some gold top layers and some with some gold flakes, which I think will look pretty. Winking at me across the desk saying, eat me now. So nice, a bit moreish. That's why I've put some in a bowl and I've put the bag out of the way, because otherwise I'd have just chomped through the whole bag. When you add that light, the lighter colour, it kind of adds a bit like a colour lifter. It lifts away that darker edge. It bleaches it back a little. Now's that to blend in. So I'll do this one with the, do my smaller tip at the end. I could just sit and colour all evening. If you watercoloured these with the navy. Oh, is it freezing on you? Kim's watching on the big screen but keeps freezing. Rubbish. I wonder if that's my side. Might be. My husband's on a Zoom call thing, and my little one is also online, so I don't know. Doesn't normally cause a problem, especially with all of us being online all day and things. We don't normally. I hadn't planned it, Louise. You found me. It was a very impromptu live. I just thought I would, coming into my craft room, and I thought I will go live. Why not, hey? So let's cut this out. Let's die cut that. So that will get run through. I'm not going to lift the machine into shot just because it's a bit of a faff, isn't it? Kind of I'm running it through, so. Oh no. Glad my face is not in view. I'm glad it's hands only. There you go. Wonder if I've got you on big screen too. Oh lordy. Right. Right, let's run this through here. Make sure it's all lined up. Like so. Ta-da! Fabulous. Absolutely adore these butterflies. So gorgeous. And I'm going to also die cut. I've cut out, what have I cut? 6 by 6 pieces of the gold foil. And I'm going to run, see how many I can get on. See if I can fill this page. A bit different in the blue, isn't it? Just a bit different. Oh, I'll get them all on. Easy, easy, easy. Easy peasy. Is that one there as well? Is that, how many have I got? 6. Oh, we need that one as well, don't we? Right, so I'll run those through. Oh my goodness. Let's do. I should stand up for that really. Oh. Definitely makes it easier to stand, doesn't it? There we go. Oh, those ice creams are lovely, aren't they? Yeah, the ice creams are gorgeous. The weather's just about getting ready for feeling in the mood for that. Right, let's see. That's cut pretty well, and that was only one pass through. I'm quite pleased with that. Just that bit there. Let's see. I've got a dye brush as well, so I can get rid of some of these extra bits and bobs. My foam. Oh, jumping up and down. Whoops. Hey guys. Let's do brush. So we'll get this. Oh, which is the what button? Do I need to hit the thumbs up button? Is that me? Added to liked videos. I've done it. I don't know. If everyone else can hit the thumbs up button, that would be awesome, but I don't know. Was that comment aimed at me? Right, let's do. Oh, this just gets all your little bits and bobs out, and then you can just give it a little ruffle and they will pop through. Oh, just careful. Pull from the back. Just in case some of that layer's torn, but that's okay. The gold's still intact. Definitely pull through to the back Ah, thank you. I like liking my own video. Barry and Jay say to hit the thumbs up buttons. I've done it. Doing as I was told. Too funny. So if my son was in here, he'd be telling me off. He'd be like, everyone press like and subscribe. He's got the YouTube thing down pat. I'm definitely still learning. Isn't it gorgeous, the golden egg? Oh, look, I bust that one. I was busy yabbering. That's okay. We can glue that back together. It won't even notice, will it? I'll use my pokey tool. Ah, thank you, Louise. You're very sweet. Right, let's do... Some of these little intricate ones need a little helping hand. Someone's got to. Right. Let's do... Love it. Okay, I don't want to cover necessarily up all the blue, but we'll see. That's not cut as well. I might need to run that one back through. We'll go with these ones for now because they've cut. Might leave some of those bits in because it's just a bit fiddly. And it's like, I don't want it to be taking forever to do this bit. Oh, it's fast deliveries. Back to more like normal, isn't it? It's good. We can get our crafting fix quicker. Right, thank goodness. That one's gone wonky, and that one just needs more. That one kind of double cut. Do you know when you like double stamp? It did a double cut. I moved it on the plate when I was cutting. I should run this one back through. That wing part there is not quite cut properly. I'll leave that one for now. And I won't faff about with it. Right, let's do... I'm gonna get some navy and do some navy bold stripes because I think that's always a winner, isn't it? Can't go wrong with a stripe. Let's do 4.5 by 14, not 14, 14.5 by 4. That's me mixing up my measurements, by the way. That was 14.5 by 10.2, but I call it 14.5 by 4 inches. Because I just go to that line. It's easier to see than the 10.2. But yeah, so I'm going to do... What shall I do? 9, 12... Let's do 3 centimetre thick stripes. And let's see how that sits on the white. And that piece of card is very wonky. That was a definite scrap piece, not a half. Ah, Liz, hello. Few people have... I thought I tried to post a link up to say that I was scheduled to go live, but I only did it about half an hour before. I haven't quite figured out how that works. I need to look at it properly, but I kind of figured the replay will be here. Might just do 3 of these stripes in the middle rather than doing 4, which is it like it's even, isn't it? And then we can pick out, can't we? Shall we have that fully on top, or does it hide too much of the... Oh, it notified from you. Oh, that's handy. Handy, handy. Kind of layer, although I've completely lost the colouring on that one, but I don't know. We could layer some of this gorgeousness, or we could do kind of gold smaller wings, couldn't we? My other thought was to put some keep that as a focus and put some gold flakes on that one and layer these smaller ones with the gold sort of behind like that. And we could maybe have one smaller one there and just focus on the gold flakes on that one. I think I don't want to lose all the colouring, so it seems a shame to have spent ages colouring them and then to hide them completely with the gold. And then we could maybe keep these ones for another kind of card like that. Sort of might even get my sewing machine out. Who knows? We're only half an hour in. We're good. We're good for another 30 minutes, aren't we? Well, there or thereabouts. Let's do, let's grab some gold. And gold in my gold tin. Although it's still, I've got my tub inside the tub just to make sure that stuff doesn't fly everywhere. That is cracked though. How funny. Oh, thank you. Oh, so pretty. It doesn't get any less amazing, does it, those? Right, let's grab... shall we do just... Should we do glue versus heat, or shall we do heat? What to do? Might just do some heat and stick. Another rainbow's gone. Right, we'll just smush some Versamark on the edges. And then we will put some of the heat and stick on the tips. And then we can give that a blast. And then we can put our gold on that, can't we? So I'm just going to do the heat gun. Oh, close lid, close lid. That was nearly. Nearly. Right, that doesn't take long. It doesn't take as long as embossing powder. It doesn't take long at all to just melt the gluiness. Right, I've got some tweezers and I will just pop on. Oh, we'll just go for it, shall we? And just see what attaches itself with a decent sized brush. The other thing you can use, I haven't got any clean ones, but you could use a blending brush just to burnish off those bits of gold. But I was a bit worried about putting colour on them. That side hasn't stuck so much, so I'm going to add a bit more. But I think that's the nice thing. You can add more. You can't kind of take away as easily. I really only want a touch. Quite happy with that. Just want an extra touch on that wing there, and I think I'll just use glue for that. Nearly went everywhere, didn't it? It was let's do. Really, I should let that glue dry a bit, but we'll see. And to go sort of tacky. There we go. If all else fails, just, oh, that's got a bit smoother actually when you've rubbed it with your fingers. Look at that. On the glue, it's gone a bit smoother, whereas that's more crackly. Quite like that. That's a bit of a happy accident. Right, let me sort this gilding flurry, I think is the word. Is that the word for it? I'm not scraping this onto the floor. I'm scraping this into an empty tin, just in case anyone thinks that I'm just swooshing it anywhere. It's gone in there. So, well, most of it has anyway. Some of it's on my lap. And on my hands. That's okay. Okay, we are done with the gilding. Let's assemble. These stripes, I'm just going to glue these on. So we'll go middle and then one either side. I love the gilding leaf's just gorgeous. I'm so glad. It's just such a lovely addition, isn't it? I mean, I'm a fan of embossing anyway, but the gilding has just got that shine. That extra shine. There we go. So if we pop this up onto some dimensionals. So I just put a couple in the middle of the body. I wonder if at this point, if I also, I might just put a bit of the navy twine round. So the twine is from the Man Suite in the catalogue. It's the one with the shirt and ties. But I've used the grey and the navy twine so much on so many other projects as well. It's a really nice addition to projects. Anyone that knows me knows I love a bit of twine. Let's do I love that. The guys say a bit lazy, so using the heat tool, so normally just use Tombow. It's come out nice actually. I think the if you're going random and you're just putting it on the edges and stuff, actually the glue is like easy, isn't it? It's if you want to stamp the image and get the gilding flakes where you stamp, that you really need to, you do need to use the Versamark with the heat and stick powder. But if you're going random splodges, then yeah, I'm going to say Tombow all the way. Right, let's add this together. I don't think, and I don't think it's lazy either. I think it's efficient. Efficient crafting. Let's tuck that under. Up. Have one there. Where should we have this little one? Should we have this one? Those lovely kind of wings. Could even have that one up there actually, and we could save that space for a bit of a sentiment. Let's do that. And I've got a bucket of sentiments. Do we like? Nice, isn't it? I've got a little thing of sentiments that I've already cut out to dive into. So it's like a little drawer of tricks of bits that I've cut. And these are from the I always get the name wrong of this. Many messages. And I don't necessarily, I don't know. I think I'm going to have to heat emboss again though, because I would like the gold on like navy for the sentiment. So I might do one of those and cut the whole thing out. I thought I was being really efficient then, but I'm not. So let's do that one and the Stamparatus. I'm going to move the camera up a little because it's a bit close. I moved it in for colouring and it's realised I was struggling to get everything underneath it. That to one side. I haven't put my sticker on this one yet. Let's go that way. Right, so we will, should we do it in gold? That'll look nice, won't it? Let's do it in the gold. So reverse the mark and then we will stamp. So handy. Liz says I have to do something like that. It's so handy. It's like if you get a little bit of time and even like other labels and things, like find all your sentiments and stamp yourself out, some in white, some in black, and then you've got like a little go-to pot and you will find yourself reaching for lots of different sentiments. That is better, I think. Just that happy thoughts. Yeah, not bad. Right, gold. My gold powder's gone a bit strange, but still works. Do you find yourself going for certain colours of embossing powder, like you go through a bit of a phase? I always have my white out, always. But I tend to use gold more at Christmas. Just get any of those. Right, rough edges off, because we don't want them heating onto the sentiments. Right, heat gun out again, sorry for the noise. Oh, it's such a good set. So hi Sophie, how are you? I didn't give much notice, so people are stumbling across my live video. I hadn't pre-planned it and pre-announced. Don't you love that? It's like magic. Nearly there. Now, I had not planned that I would need these sentiments, so I don't have this die to hand. I will just grab it. Bear with me 1 second. It's not too far from reach. I just need to find the right container. There we go. It's here. I will bring in my die. I'll just grab this to show you. So let me pop those out. When you're lining this up, the stars and the hearts really help line this up. So rather than looking at the words, if you look at those points, that will help you align that die and get a really nice cut out of your all your words. So you've got them on the edge as well. So that's how you want to make sure you're lined up. And then that will just run through. I am spreading out across this room tonight. There is plenty of stuff out. Right. Let's put that through. I think that's good. Crank that through. And we have, look at this, all these amazing sentiments. Oh, I've cut that thank you one a bit close, but the rest are good. Hi there. And that's the whole die. So I want, what do I want? What about, I'm so happy to celebrate these moments with you, or hooray, it's your birthday. I think's nice. I love that one. Your kindness means more than you could ever imagine. And then there's just a card to say hello. And that's got like a little stitched edging. So nice. That one went a bit off the edge. But apart from that, all the rest are good. Sending happy thoughts. I love that stitched. I might do that happy birthday. I like that one. Right, and they, because I'm not using them on this particular project, will just go into my bucket of those sentiments. And then I've got them for another time. So I'll just keep them then. Let's get all that off there. Right, let's do this card up onto, shall we put that on a little dimensional in there? Might need to double dimensional just to make that pop high enough. And pop that on there. There we go. And then if you really wanted to go to town, you could pop some of the gold gilded gems. These are amazing. I've gone through packets and packets of these. They're so gorgeous. Let's put that in there. So there you go. That one is done. Let's do something with these, and then we'll keep this one a bit simpler, I think. But maybe like a long panel, hey? We could do, maybe have that from behind. Don't know. What about, no, might just keep it simple. I'll keep those gold bits for another day. Let's do, I've got, you know, the painted, is it painted textures? Something like that. Emma Simple. See? Simple. I need to put that on a base, but I can't. I'll decide in a minute whether it goes on navy or white. I mean, it's got a fairly good chance of going on white, hasn't it? Right. Let's do this one. This embossing folder is beautiful. It's like textured paste. So I'm going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to do that one. Let's do, what layer needs to go on with what? So I just need the bottom plate. So it tells me, if you don't know and haven't used that in a while, it tells you. So I need the number 1 plate, which is this one, and I need the 4 for my 3D embossing folders. So I know that I can put that on there and that on top, and that's the right sandwich because it tells me on those plates. So if you think, oh, I can't remember, that's brilliant on there. It tells you which bits you need. How gorgeous is that? This is going to be my Emma Simple because I said I was done with the gold flakes, but I'm not, am I? They're coming out again. I want a bit of a panel. Let's put those on there. Let's do a bit of glue. And just gonna sort of swipe that on the edges. You can use that flatter end. You don't know that Tombow has the 2 ends. It's a dual end glue. You so often see people using it with the 1 end. But I don't want loads of glue on there. I just want it matte to the edge. There. Sticky, sticky fingers. Linda's laughing. I knew it. Don't know where my chamois gone. Yeah. Ooh. Found it. That's good for cleaning gluey hands. And the glue will stay sticky, so it's okay. We're good for doing the gilding flakes. Let's do. Got some leftovers in the tin. We could use them up. And we need a few more. That's quite a lot. Whoops. Funny. I found a clean brush. Didn't spot that one before. Let me give this a go. Oh, I love this gilding flake. It's yeah, just don't do it if you've got, you know, if you're sneezing, you've got hay fever or something. It's not the thing to be playing with. But look at that. Bit messy, but gorgeous. Okay, I've got a nice frame now. Right, that's that. Oh, it's everywhere. Whoops. All good fun. It'll hoover up. Right. Just gonna scoop that back. those bits in there. And that mat. Yeah. Done, 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 done. Now what I really, really, really would like to do, I know, pretty shiny craft room and my hands, look at that. I really want to run some stitching down here. Would anyone like to see that go through the sewing machine? Depends how people, we're what, 20, we've been going nearly an hour. We've got a moment, haven't we? I know it's a bit like, let's throw all the things at it. This is not a this is definitely not a simple card now. Now I'm like, oh, let's get the sewing machine out. Or should I just glue it on? What do you reckon? Kim says yes, please. Okay. Right. I'm wearing navy green jeans and they match my card. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm wearing dark navy green jeans and they have a glimmer. Alright. I'm gonna pop this. I'm just gonna find my pedal. There it is. Quickly plug this in and I will be one moment. This sewing machine has been with me since I was about, well, my parents bought it for me when I was like 16, 15, 16, and I was doing GCSE textiles. Probably the last time it saw any fabric go through it. It only gets to come out to play when I'm making cards these days. I don't do sewing. Oh. Right, let's see if I can get you high enough to get this underneath and see what on earth is going on. So I'll see if I can angle this slightly differently. Let's see. Excuse the state. Can you see that okay? Hopefully you can. So I've got it on a zigzag setting. So like a zigzag setting, and I've just got white thread in it. Nothing fancy, just plain white thread, and honestly so simple. I will just run this through. I haven't glued them beforehand because I don't want the glue going through the machine, but I'll clamp it with the foot, so I want it sort of there, and then they'll go through. So we ready? It's going to make not loads of noise, but noise. And I'm going to go, I think I'm going to go all the way down. Maybe. No, I will lift each one. So if you just, I'll pull my thread. So can you see that the stitching is on there? And then this one. Kind of there. And this one. So you could have these zigzags going closer together, you could stitch around the edge, you could go back on it, so like if I would go reverse stitch, you can go back, so you can do a thicker zigzag. And there you go. That is your stitching on the card. So let me just pull that out of the way. And I will just, you can either leave some of those threads if you want the texture, or you could, which is what I tend to do, is just pull them through from the back. So you just pull them through. Now, for those of you who are sewers or seamstresses, you would do something better than this with your ends or your starts and your finishes, I'm sure. However, as this is going on a card, we don't need to be so fancy. So we'll just pull those through. I've got one there. So you just like pull it through from the back, like that. And I've got one at the top of that one. There. So that's them all now pulled through, and then all I will do is get some tear and tape. And just tape all of those flat and then trim them off. And that's it. That's all I will do. So that is how I would get stitching onto my card. I keep wiping my hands, I've got stuff all over. And that's what I did for this as well, is I just stitched those onto that card panel. So can you see there, I've got that zigzag on that one there, and it just adds a little bit of extra interest to your card, if you've got a sewing machine obviously to hand. But so mine doesn't get much of a look in for anything else. It's only ever a few bits around the card. Linda says simple. See, simple. Funny. Right. Just pop that on there and maybe do like an extra layer just to lift that up. What do you think? That could just stand away, couldn't it? Just to give it, if I put that on dimensionals, it will just give it a bit of a lift, won't it? Don't know how well you can see that with the navy on the navy, but it just gives it a bit of depth. So I just fancied I'm so inspired with navy and gold stuff. Like, I just love it. I love the Night of Navy. Yes. And then we'll pop that on some dimensionals. No wonder I've got half open packets of dimensionals all the time. I can never find them. I'm crafting. They're only within like arm's reach. I mean, they can't have gone too far. Oh, thank you. Carol says stunning colour combo. Yeah, you can't go wrong with a bit of Night of Navy and some gold. Let's put. I wonder actually. I wonder if, just to give this a bit of a lift, I'm gonna trim that bit of the card off actually. Oh. So I've cut the front of that panel short so that when I put the white in there, it just gives it a little lift. I think but it was too dark. I don't know, it wasn't quite right. So that'll go in there for writing a sentiment on. Might leave the white, might not. Don't know. Don't know. Put that panel in there, look. So you've got it for writing on, but it's not showing. What do we think? That's better, isn't it? Let's go with that. Let's do that panel. Don't know. That's fine. We'll go with that. It's got like a panel for writing in. Quite like that. I'm not sure. I'm tempted to make it like a little shortcut. I'm tempted to make the card like a little note card actually, although it would go and just chop that bit off. What do you think? I'm going to do it. I'm going to chop it. I think I like the idea of it being a little... I've done it now. If anyone says no, it's too late. So you'll just have to agree with me. Look, cute. I like that better. Just nice for a different size. So we'll put this one on navy or white. What do we think? Navy. Let's do navy or white. I think white, just because that overhang is gonna bug me. Oh, someone's saying navy for sure. Oh, interesting. Look, let me hold up both and I will go with the favourite. I'll let you guys comment. Let's see. What do you think? White background or navy? What do you prefer? The butterflies are the star anyway. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Gorgeous. What are you saying? Are you saying navy? I think let's just trim that bit of white and see if that will, and then we'll go navy. Let's see. It's the tiniest slither, so I want to be careful not to chop those butterfly wings. That. It just doesn't have that glow of that white down the edge. That's better. Yeah, let's do that. Everyone's saying navy. I'm so easily drawn to a white card base. I have to try and pull in these colours. Right, there we go. That is... I enjoyed making those. Hope you did. That was fun. I like that. These butterflies are so pretty. Gorgeous butterflies. And could put a little sentiment on this one, couldn't we, just to finish it off? What should we put on that? Just something really tiny. What about, needs to be something skinny. Sending a smile your way. Or sending, I don't know. I don't think it needs a sentiment. The other one maybe is higher there, because that is tiny, and that could just sit off to the side there. Maybe that. Dance is incredible. Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you. I've loved making them. I'm gold and glittery, but I've had a lovely evening. So There we go. That's sweet, that little sentiment, that high there. It could get lost on a bigger card, couldn't it? So actually, that gold leafing around the edge with the texture, so much fun. If you don't have those the gold leafing, can highly recommend it. It's lots of fun. And a blank blending, an empty blending brush just to rub that. So there you go. They are my cards. Thank you so much to everyone who's hopped on. I'm sorry it was a bit impromptu. So if you've stumbled across it and thought, oh, I didn't know that Emma was going live, then it was a last minute thing for a Friday evening. So thank you to everyone who has joined me. I will try and get back next Friday and share something a little different with you then. Thank you to everyone, and thank you to everyone who's watching on the replay as well. Do leave a comment and I will check back and say hello. Have a good rest of your weekend. Stay safe and stay well, and I hope you have a lovely crafty weekend. Carol said, I'm too late. I have to watch on the replay. You will. I will see you all on Sunday over on my Facebook Live. See you then. Bye.